Well, I'm setting the time-lapse mode, or they call it field scan mode on this Bushnell camera. It's one of the more current models that Bushnell's got on the market. And I'm on the edge of about a 1 acre clover plot here, which is a perfect spot for using this field scan. And this thing takes a photo, I believe it's every minute, and I programmed it to go from 6:30 this evening until 8 o'clock this evening. So for an hour and a half this evening, it's going to shoot every minute. It's going to take a picture out onto this food plot. And it will also trigger on movement if a deer should come in. I'm going to put a little pile of corn here to bring the deer in right to the front of the camera. It'll also trigger on movement during other times of the day too. So it does both, which is perfect because that way if a deer comes out on the other end of the plot and walks across the plot, or just comes out and comes down here and stops in front of the camera, at least I'll know, coming back and looking at these photos from the field scan mode, I'll know where the deer came out, and that helps me to figure out, what the patterns of these deer are. But also, like I said, there's going to be deer that come into this food plot that don't come down here in front of the camera. So I get a chance to see everything that comes out, which is a great advantage. So if you're looking for another tool to put in your trail camera arsenal, this field scan mode is a great feature, specifically for these small food plots and locations where you can do a lot of scouting in areas that you can't get close enough to, let's say with a binocular or a spotting scope, without impacting the deer too much. So basically I can watch everything that comes out on this small food plot and go back and play it back on the field scan mode without coming in here and leaving my scent and impacting the area. So it's a great tool. We've been using the Bushnell cameras and the Reconyx cameras, and they both got this feature. And I'm sure there's probably others on the market that do as well, but these are the two that I'm most familiar with. So if you haven't tried it, check it out. It works perfect for this kind of a setting.